Hello to traders and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. So over the weekend we've seen the continuation of the unfortunate conflict in the Middle East, and that's sent gold prices moving higher, possibly towards another record if it keeps going the way it has done. We saw quite a big spike on oil on the open today as well. Naturally, since then it's fallen, it's had a full retracement since then, but we'll have a look at the chart shortly. But gold is what we're looking at in the near term, and from the April high of 3,500, the record high, we're seeing now price action slowly creeping higher and higher, and this is a very big indentation in the market, because it's looking likely that we could be seeing, if things keep going the way they are doing, we could be seeing another record high possibly by the end of the week. So at the moment, just a bit of a pullback since the open. We had a bit of a top at 34.50, just $100 shy actually of the record high. Since then we've dropped roughly about $40 to the downside, still keeping hold of this 3400 area, and we're just waiting to see now, basically day by day really, what's happening and what more news events. Obviously the Middle Eastern conflict is really driving this price action higher. We're seeing now there was previously a bit of a bearish divergence, but since then we've had more of an uptick on the RSI. So with the RSI overbought, naturally we were having a move lower, but how much more lower will that go? Obviously 3,400, like I pointed out, is the new looking likely, sorry about that, is looking likely that it's a firm support at the moment. So at this particular area, if we just go on the 1 hour chart, actually it'll be a little bit easier to comprehend. And as you can see on the chart here, we have fallen, like I said, $40 from the open, but price action will be very firm at this 3,400 level. So that will be my next move, and if we do get a bounce, then naturally it will go higher. But the RSI has on the 1 hour chart fallen back into the neutral territory, so we'll wait and see if that does actually come into fruition. And just looking on oil as well, let's keep it on the 1 hour chart. Actually, oil from the open, as you can see here, a massive spike towards $78, but since then collapsing back to $70. 70 being the next psychological hurdle to the downside. That will be a firm support, a little bit like gold when we're looking at big round numbers. These are usually the big psychological numbers that we'll be looking at. So we had a breakthrough there very easily, but since then, as you can see here, big pullback, which is the indication that the news has been a bit of a false spike event, and now we're moving a little bit lower. So let's see how that plays out as well. Dollar being a bit sold off across the board as well. Let's just look on the 4 hour chart for oil, and as you can see here, momentous upside, and we'll just see if that is going to keep on going. And like I said, it's just the fundamentals that are really moving prices at the moment. Obviously anything that happens in the Middle East, oil starts spiking, and obviously in times of worry and uncertainty, naturally the safe haven yellow metal gold is being bought out, time and time again. So just keep an eye out for the headlines going into today. Obviously it's happening in the evenings, usually the big fundamental news events, the big breaking news events as well. So we've broken the previous top, which is quite important. So there could be, as I said, another bull run to roughly about 3,500. Obviously that'll be the next psychological move. So we'll just see if price action does get more momentum in the next few days. But as I said, don't be too surprised if we get another record high by the end of the week, the way things are going. So that's all for me today. Thank you very much for joining me. As usual, this video will be posted on our YouTube and Telegram channel. So we'll keep you up to date with all the latest in the fundamentals and technicals. And until next time, bye for now.